All right, Scorpio, here we go. July 2024 for you. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Let's do it. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but the title brought you in here. You found Steve Love Terry here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. It's timeless because I'm not a fucking time lord. Done. There's my intro. Whew. Now, let's ask the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Scorpio. My hot Scorpios for July 2024. All my hot Scorpios should be in bikinis right now. It's July, at least it's summer up here in the northern hemisphere. That's awesome. That should make for a good reading. I don't know, maybe. We're doing boring overall energy, 7 Pentacles. What the hell? And 8? Oh, somebody coming back. Oh my God, I was going to say what's fueling this? Well, I accidentally left that there. Somebody coming back. That fell out of the deck. So that's what's fueling it, huh? All right, yep. Somebody coming back to put in some work here with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. 8 Cups reversed. All right. On the 7 of Pentacles, the energy's right for somebody to show up, somebody that walked away, somebody you might have had a conflict with, somebody that just didn't seem to put in any effort to a relationship you had, coming back. All right. The top row in this pyramid is how they feel about you in July. Middle is how they see you, what they think about you. And the bottom of the pyramid is the potential final outcome. I'll clarify anything that needs clarifying. Let's go. Let's get started. How did I feel? I thought that was going to be boring. I was wrong. 5 Wands. Wow. Okay. Middle. 6 Cups. That's them coming back. That's the base energy. 6 of Cups. Somebody's nostalgic. That's the nostalgia energy of July that I wrote about. I don't know. I don't get the 5 of Wands. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Somebody feels like... this is weird to say because it's very specific, but it's just the way I feel the energy. Can we be honest? Okay, can we? Somebody feels like you're going to say, I told you so. Okay? That's what they feel like, and you'd have a right to. Told you loved me, right? Because the love is flowing here, and somebody can't fight it. This is also an energy of I can't fight this feeling anymore, right? They can't fight it. 5 of Wands is a weak energy. Somebody wants to talk about their feelings toward you in an honest way. I get that here. I feel that. Okay? I do. 6 of Cups. They're feeling very nostalgic about you. They're thinking back about you. They're feeling you. I don't know if this is a friend, a family member. I don't get a whole lot of heat here. In spite of the fact that you're my hot Scorpios, probably walking around in thong bikinis and shit, I don't really get a whole lot of heat here. This could be a friend or family member or coworker. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, but we'll clarify some stuff. That's just what I got so far. Okay? They are coming back. You saw that sucker fall out. 8 Cups reversed means one thing, and I'm going to flip this in my deck. I don't like cards reversed. But 8 Cups reversed generally means one thing. Someone who walked away is now coming back. Somebody may have realized their feelings for you. They can't fight the feeling. There is an energy here of you saying, I told you so. That's you. And you're like, I told you. Told you so. And yeah, you sound like that. You'll be back. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's see. How do they see you? What are they thinking here? Wow. Thinking they want to go again. That's explosive thoughts. What else? Yeah, the 5 of Cups is a lot. I said that, you heard me say under my breath, right? Sometimes I talk to myself when I read energy. That's explosive. Those are explosive thoughts. Yeah, the 5 of Cups. They see them showing up as a disruption to you. Okay? Can I phrase it that way? Does that make sense? It's sort of like what I said with you saying I told you so kind of a thing. It's someone who probably knows that you're not expecting them. You're already past the mourning stage. Already, all done with it. Probably let go of any regrets. And here they come again to bring it all back. To remind this person who had gotten over the mourning. We'll just use this as an example, okay? Don't take me literally. You just have to catch my drift. You've gotten over the mourning. You've gotten over it. And what they think is when they show up, it's going to just bring it all back again. It's someone who almost feels selfish for coming towards you. Almost feels like it's not the right thing to do. The universe seems to think it is the right thing to do, though. The energy seems to flow with it. 6 of Cups, somebody returning from the past. It's red with the final outcome. What's the final outcome? What does this mean? It's a 5 of Swords. It's bittersweet for you. This is your final outcome. I meant to say, what does it mean to you, my viewers? The universe knew. I put it out there. I just missed the word. Somebody coming back is a bit bittersweet for you, and it's exactly what I said here. I think they're right. I think you're going to say, I told you so. And I think it's going to bring something back that you're past it. It's sort of like this energy shows up, and you're like, oh, really? Why now? Why? Why now? It's like that. It's a bit of that. And these types of energies come up from time to time in these soulmate journey readings. Because you're really moving on. You're really growing. You're the hot Scorpios. You know? And this energy just brings back a whole bunch of shit. Like a tower. Like a wrecking ball. Right? Like a wrecking ball. Isn't that a Miley Cyrus song or some shit like that? Yeah, there it is. Brings it all back. It's bittersweet. This is not false victory. Well, it is kind of, but it's more of a bittersweet energy. Okay, let's clarify. What is this about? What is the Five of Wands about? Randomly at the bottom is the Lovers, by the way, on the little animal deck. This is a powerful soulmate. This is somebody from the past, though. Definitely somebody who was long gone. I don't think they think you expect to see them. Okay? You might want to pay attention to your fellow water sign, the Cancer energy, and watch that Cancer reading. Okay? And I know that those are always all signs anyway, because that's the hot spot of the connection cycle. But you definitely, there's something in there for you if this is your fucking reading. Alright? Alright, let's go. Five of Wands. Why is it here? You do what you want, though. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm just the guy pulling the readings and reading the energy. You know, what would I know? Right? Okay, it's crossed by the Ace of Swords. Oh, I hate these energies. No, I don't hate the Ace of Swords. I mean, I like Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. Yeah. I don't think this is someone who wants to tell you the truth. Someone here feels like they're all done bullshitting themselves. Somehow they kind of like, I don't know, something happened to them emotionally that made them, to reawaken them, to remind them of this connection. It's probably just the energy of July, which there's a lot of reminders of the way things felt within. Yeah, there's the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. It's time. This is something they walked away, maybe for greener pastures, I don't know, but this is someone who walked away, or they're letting down a conflict that you have. They feel like it's time to let something go. Whatever that means to you, take it for what it's worth. They might be letting go of a conflict with you or a conflict with themselves. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Six of Pentacles. It's a generous energy. Somebody is feeling generous with their cup of love. Okay? And maybe they see you in a new light. Maybe they've had an epiphany about a conflict you had, or about why they walked away, or what happened with you. And it's been a while. I bet it has, because you're over this Five of Cups. This might be near future influence for you, so one day you will be over this. And then that's when this person shows up. That's when this energy will play out for you. Again, I'm not a fucking time lord. There's no time in the energy. There's no clocks or calendars. That said, here, somebody is feeling generous with the cup, willing to let bygones be bygones, whatever, wants to return, but they know that it poses a problem for you, and I think it does. It's very bittersweet. All right, so what are these feelings they have for you? Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Tell me about it. I think they could also be feelings of somebody that's treated you poorly and suddenly woke up and realized that they loved you. It could be like somebody treats you like shit at work, right? And then one of you quits. One of you walks away. And that absence creates a void, and within that void, somebody feels the love. It could be that too. The energy can play out 1,000 different ways. I give you as many examples as I can think of here on these videos, but these videos are real time. And I don't have time to dilly-dally on a card for 40 minutes. Right? You're going to have to do some thinking. Right? Figure it out. All right, Ace of Cups. Why is it here? Yeah, it's crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. This energy was the connection you have with this person. The feelings were very one-sided before. Now they're not. Okay? But before, I'm asking the universe, tell me about this Ace of Cups. Tell me about this love. It was one-sided. I might not be too far off with this is somebody who treated you like shit. Okay, I might not be too far off. What's on top? Yeah, the Fool. I got ABBA in my head. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance on me. Right? Why is the Fool here? Yeah, Temperance. This is very strange. Okay, it's a positive reading. I'm just going to say that before I say what I'm about to say. It's a positive reading. I like it. I like that this person's considering that them showing up probably puts you back in an energy of Five of Cups when you may have moved past it. I get it. But these two cards tie to, they're both major arcana, very powerful, Temperance and the Fool. They tie to what I said over here about they're feeling very generous, emotionally generous, or generous with this cup of love. In a way, there's a touch of arrogance here. I don't know if that clues you in on who this is. There's a touch, I feel it. It's a touch of arrogance where, well, it might be a disruption to them, but in the end, they'll be grateful that I showed up. I'm feeling very generous with my cup of love. It doesn't taint the whole reading. It's just a character trait of this individual, whoever it is. And again, this might be future influence for you, so you might want to pay attention. All right, because you can spot that character trait, and you could predict the future of what's going to happen with that person just from this reading. All right. Okay. So they show up. Let's pull on the Five of Cups. I'm not worried about the Tower. The Tower will come with it. So they see you as being surprised that they show up. They see you as someone who got over it, and now it'll reenact the whole thing again. All right? You're someone who may have already rebuilt the tower, and now they come in to tear it down again. I want to know about this Five of Cups energy in relation to you, because your energy is attached to it. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're past this. This is someone you got past, someone who may have upset you, and you got past it. You've had your passionate new beginning. They show up, and it kind of forces a start over. It forces a do. I don't think you see it coming. High Priestess, there's hidden energy. Well, you see it coming now, I hope. Yeah, there's the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Five of Swords. This person let you down. This is the most love I could pull from the deck. This is bittersweet. It ended bittersweet last time. You think it's going to end bittersweet this time. It could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Be careful. Be careful about judging anything you go through life. Okay? Do what you want to do. I'm just going to give you some advice based on my experience. Be careful assuming that because something went one way last time, that it's going to go this way, that way again this time. Okay? Be careful of assuming that. It's not the case. All right? It's not the case at all. And we kind of get that here. Last time it went sideways. The last time with this person, it went sideways. So it's sort of an energy of this person shows up and you're like, oh, hell no. Why? Why you? Right? Like that. And that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy if Five of Swords coming out again. It disappointing again, or it being a false victory, or it being a bittersweet thing. Try to be a little more open-minded. Try to be this little person on the card here that's looking up at this person, showing back up and going, all right, I'll take your fucking flowers, but you better not fuck me up this time. Okay? Like that. Just try to be as neutral. Try not to judge the outcome. All right? But I can understand why you might with that Five of Swords coming out there. Five of Swords. The final outcome for you is bittersweet. Could be a self-fulfilling prophecy, or it could just be inevitable. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Why is the Five of Swords here? What's the final on this for my viewers? What's the final on this? What do we get? What do we got, universe? What's the final? The Knight of Wands. Well, it's a strange energy. It's a strange channel. I'm just going to say it. The first thing that popped into my head is this person shows back up. There's a lot of love here. A lot of times when Queen of Cups is here, whether somebody disappointed you in the past, you end up with your pants down in bed with this damn person. No problem. You end up rolling around, banging. Okay? But it's a bit of a quickie. It's a bit of a fast. It's too fast. It's over before you know it. It's like, that's it. Right? It's done. Kind of a thing. It's disappointing. It's bittersweet. You got banged, but it was like 3 seconds. It's like, what the hell was that? And it's very one-sided, too. It's like, what about me? Ain't nobody going to take care of me. It's a bit of that. That's one of the angles that's here. But basically, as an overall, the environmental energy around this Five of Swords is it all happens kind of fast. The person comes in and then they leave. It's like somebody here, again, there's that thin band of arrogance where you should be thrilled that I'm willing to offer you another, that I'm returning kind of a thing. There's a little bit of that. I think it's nice that they note and care that they might be disrupting your life, but they don't seem to care. There's not enough to stop them, right? So emotionally immature energy, also a premature energy, if you catch my drift. What's on top here? The moon. Why's the there's a, you know, it's interesting. Why's the Five of Swords here? The moon. There's a hidden treasure here somewhere. There's something you're missing about this whole encounter and why it's happening. I want you, just a message for you. I want you to look this month, no matter what happens to you, whether it's this or something else, I want you to look for the deeper meaning. I want you to do what most of you do anyway. You try to find the meaning in everything that happens. I want you to try to look for it. Or rather, I should say, let the meaning find you. Sit with it quietly and let the energy flow in. Don't flow your energy out trying to find meanings to things. That's the part that drives psychologists crazy. It's like people are just projecting onto things when they do that. Right. That's why I tell you with feather energy, right? Brown feather, gray feather, black feather, whatever it is, it needs to find you. You can't go out looking for the feather. Ooh, I'm going to find one today. Post it up on Twitter, right? No, you can't do that. You got to be just walking around and without even no feather on your mind, nothing else. You happen upon it. There it is. And ideally, there isn't a feather around for miles. It's not like the whole sidewalk's full of them. It's like the only one for miles around, right? Then that feather found you. Then that has significance. There's some sort of meaning to this that will find you, okay? You may have to sit in the silence to find it, but I'll tell you what, it's spectacular. It's the magician. There's something here that with this person returning that fulfills some karmic debt, if you will. Provides you with the last remaining tool you need to move on down the road. Perhaps this person is a tool and you spot that. And that shows you, well, never again. Kind of a thing. Like, I don't know. But whatever it is here, it's important. There's a hidden meaning within this. It might be bittersweet on the surface, but if you dig a little deeper, you'll find some magic in this person returning, whoever this is. All right? See how I did that? See that? The magician? Huh? Come on. All right. That's your reading. I'm going to see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. From the bottom of the deck, let's pull one card and a crossing card. One card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell my hot Scorpios? All right? All right. So it's not all bittersweet. It's not a false victory. You can pull a real victory from the hands of a false victory by looking a little deeper. All right? There's some magic in them there hills. All right, let's go. Let's go. I think your empathy will serve you well here. Okay? I do. Okay. What else you want to tell my viewers? One card and a crossing card. The Emperor. Crossed by the Five of Pentacles. So Kenny Rogers, sometimes you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. Right? And don't count your money, said at the table, by the way. That's a dumb idea. At the end of the day here, sometimes you got to leave somebody out in the cold. Somebody feels out in the cold with you, and if they come in and they insist on sitting on, here's that band of arrogance I told you about. He's sitting on that big giant cement throne right there. This person needs to get up off the throne. They need to come to you, all right? And they need to not have some resentment that they came to you, that he had to get off the throne. Sometimes you got to leave people out in the cold. It's perfectly fine. They're doing it to themselves. This person will likely, because of the false victory here, end up leaving themselves out in the cold. And they'll do it to themselves because of whatever, because of that one little thin band of arrogance that's here. I don't know. Whatever it is, this person returning benefits you. It's not a true false victory. It's not one-sided. It is for the greater good. It is certainly for your greater good. Okay? Let me pull, just help you out just 1 second. Let me pull on the magician real quick. Okay? Tell me about the magician. Anything else you want to tell them about that magician? About what I'm talking about? It might not, but it's worth a look, right? Okay. And Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's sort of a it provides you, well, what did I say? It provides you with the last missing tool, right, in your toolbox for you to move ahead, clear out some karmic debt. We've been seeing a lot of that in July, clearing out of karmic debt. The Page of Wands I like here. It's new adventures, right? But these new adventures put you on a path to a completely different Ten of Pentacles. I think you and this person, whoever this is, though there's a lot of love here and it is a strong connection, I think you're on different paths for your futures. I think this is tying things up as each of you branch off on your own little road, off in your own individual future way or future paths, if you will. I think that's what the universe is trying to say here. Okay? So try to see everything that happens to you in July through the eyes of maybe a child, through the eyes that everything is kind of an adventure. Oh, isn't this cool? Oh, isn't that funny? Rather than looking at it as, oh, crap, this person showed up. Try not to take that attitude, because you'll miss that hidden message if you have that attitude. All right, just try to see it as kind of fun. You know, finally, something interesting is happening. I mean, something along those lines. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. You might also get all of this information from a third party. That's entirely possible as well. And if that's the case, you know, you find out about it through somebody else, through this person and how they feel. This person confided in somebody and that person blabs to you, that kind of thing. That can happen too. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck. Hi.